This week on Craft Beer Crusaders, Mark and I get bonked in the forest.
And Dan gets ribbed for his pleasure. What? That's a long
You're
walk.
a massive plonker, making me... You said it was around the corner.
Well, it is around the corner.
You didn't say how many corners.
You didn't
Sure,
ask.
it's around the corner from there, but...
You didn't ask how many corners. Plus, the exercise is good with all the beer we're drinking.
I'm gonna need a drink after that walk.
I know. Hey Dan, we're sitting down at Southern Bay, watching the tides.
How does your singing get worse every week? Well, anyway, at least Chris is going to load us up a bazooka. So, Hot Bazooka version 3.
Version 3?
You felt like the other ones just wanted to make a change, or?
Oh, I think with any beer, you try and make it as perfect as you can. And tweaking it is part of that process, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
Definitely.
And you're happy with this?
Absolutely.
I'm happy with this.
I'm happy with the aroma so far.
I think it's the best one that we've made so far, in my opinion.
It's like mango heaven in there. It's
Oh.
tropical fruit juice.
So what hops have gone into that? Can you tell us? Is it a
yeah.
secret recipe?
No, it's not a secret. Lots of Citra, lots of Galaxy, Stella, which is
I was going
actually
to say, you can
Ella
feel,
flowers now.
You can feel
So-
the Ella on the end there. Yeah.
So yeah, bit of Cascade. So yeah,
very
lots and lots of dry hop.
Hence the Hot Bazooka.
And a nice dry bitterness in the end.
That's a good beer.
You like it?
Yep.
I'd tap that.
I know you would. It is improved on version 2 as well, definitely.
Yep.
So,
As good as version 2 was.
Well, version
yeah.
1 was magic. Version 2 was even better, and this is another step up from version 2.
Is there a perfect beer? Do you think there's actually a perfect beer? Or is this something that you continually sort of strive towards?
I don't think there's a perfect beer, no. I think that's what drives you to make perfect beer. But I don't think so, no. As a brewer, you can be happy with the beer.
Yep.
But I always think there's room for improvement. You could tweak it and, make slight, subtle changes. And
Like any good craftsman, you'll always find something that you're
Yep.
not quite happy about.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And if you ever get to a point where you don't, then you know it's time to move on.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Judging by version 3, I'm happy for you to keep trying. Right?
Good eye.
It is good. It is very distinct and unique. That's for sure. Hey Dan, it's boxing time.
Down. All right. Yep. Okay, good stuff. Looking at the levels look all right. Oh, I did it again. I'll get the hang of this, don't worry. I'll get there. Third time's the charm. Oh, almost. Three. Yeah.
All
All right, you got it?
So,
So that label, yep, that's it.
that way?
Yep, that way.
That
Follow
way?
those side flaps.
That's it?
Down.
Box it already.
Here we go. Down. Give it a push. Yeah.
Oh! 2 in a row. All right, here we go. Yeah!
So you put it down, and then you. Hey. Yeah. So 25 years of Southern Bay. That's a good anniversary. Where are you going to go in the future? So this ale celebrates your past.
Yep.
What do you think is going to happen in the future with craft beer in Victoria?
Lager, not ale.
Lager. Yep.
Lager.
What do you think is going to happen in the future with craft beer in Victoria? Where would you like to take it?
I think I'd just like to keep the education up. I think glassware is very important.
Yep.
I don't think Victoria has cotton on to the fact that craft beer needs to be poured in a nice glass, depending on the beer, whether it's a German style lager or an ale, or I mean, they all deserve their own glass.
Yep.
And that kind of annoys me when I go to Melbourne. It's sort of there's no real effort put into glassware.
You haven't been to my house. There's a bit of effort putting the glassware there.
Yeah, mine either.
Never
yeah.
used to be, but there is now.
Yeah. So, education. You
Yep.
know, without that, craft beer's dead. You know, and I think the acceptance of it. Yes, I would love to see it in every restaurant and bar
Yep.
and everywhere you go, other than the mainstreams, mass-produced and
Yep.
faux craft as well, which is a lot out there at the moment.
Yes.
Faux craft,
which is-
yeah. That's a whole other world. That
Whole other world, but yeah, there's, you're trying to pin your product against that, and the price point's completely different.
Yeah.
So that's hard, but that's all right.
So if
Good
only there was a
challenges.
TV show out there that was informing people about craft beer.
No, you are right. I mean, I go to there's a lovely restaurant in Lygon Street I go to, and they make some of the best Italian food
Yep.
around, and they've got Italian beer. And obviously you'd know what sort of Italian beer they have when there's so many other better beers out there that they could be selling.
Indeed, yeah, and local,
It's frustrating.
and local
And
as
local.
well. So,
Yeah.
We've got to start supporting our local
yes,
brewers.
yeah. I mean, I'd like to be where America is now.
Yeah.
Their craft beer scene is awesome. So it's accepted. They're crazy. They love their hops. I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think Australia
Zealand's
needs
doing that
to
anyway, aren't
stand
they?
alone.
Really?
New Zealand have
Yep.
got their own little mould of what they're doing. So I think Victoria, especially, should definitely follow down that path of their own destiny of what they want to do. Where they want craft beer to be.
Sounds good to us.
Yeah, it does actually.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, Chris, thank you very much for letting us have a go on the bottling run.
No worries.
Firstly, apologies for Dan breaking all those bottles.
We edit that part. It's fine. It's all good.
No, we want to let everyone see it. So. And thanks for giving us your thoughts on craft beer and where it's heading as well. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
After Mark getting us hopelessly lost, we stumbled upon a hidden gem in the Otways. Oh, Mark, I'm a bit sore.
You a bit sore? Let's go and have a beer. Wow. Quaint little place you've got here.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Mark.
I'm Sharon. Hi,
Nice to
Mark.
meet you.
Sharon Dan.
Hi, Dan. How you doing?
Good to meet you.
This is Forrest Brewing.
Yep, yes, yep.
It's your
Welcome
lovely
to
little
Forrest.
setup. Yeah. And who's your brewer here? Who runs the show?
So I run the show.
Oh, you
but
run the show.
Matt's the brewer.
Matt's the brewer, yeah.
So it's a business partnership between myself and my brother Matt.
Yep.
He looks after all the brewing activities and kind of beer master and
You
brew
look,
master.
look after front of house.
I look after front of house, yeah.
Is Matt
yeah.
here today?
No, he's gone fishing.
He's gone fishing.
Yeah, yeah.
Typical bloke.
Yeah,
Typical
so
bloke.
good weather report for fishing today. So we have a few other people that help us
Okay.
in the brewery every now and again, but Matt does most of the work down there.
Who's
Yeah.
on today?
Oh, Hendo, who's a bit of a
I know him.
brewer celebrity around the southwest.
He's a bit of a known
so
quantity.
it's always good to know a few people that can help out.
Do you mind if we wander through and go and have a chat with him about your beer?
Yeah, go have a look at the brewery.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's
Thanks
go and
very
have a
much.
G'day fellas, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good to see you.
Yeah, how you doing,
What's
mate?
happening?
This is quite an interesting little setup, this one.
Yeah, she's a beautiful little setup. I've only been brewing here this is my third day now, just sort of filling in for Matt, the head brewer.
Helping him out.
Yeah, just been brewing the beautiful pale ale for the last 3 days. So
Very nice.
It's been a lot of fun.
Keen to try some of that. I haven't had any of Forrest
We
beers
shall.
yet, so
We shall.
yeah.
It's a brand you don't really see too much of in
No.
Melbourne and that sort of thing, you know.
No.
But yeah, it's more. I think that the Forrest Brewery is very, targets the local area. You'll
Yeah.
see these beers a lot down the Great Ocean Road, and you'll see them, when people from Melbourne go on vacation down to Lorne or Apollo Bay or
Bring 'em
whatever.
home.
Bring them home with
Yeah.
you and that sort of thing. So
Sounds good.
yeah, it's a pretty small setup. It's the brew length on the brew house just here is 600 litres.
Yep.
But the good thing is that the tanks here are 1,800 litres each.
Okay, so, yeah.
So it takes 3 brews
You
to
can fill it
fill
up.
the tank. 1 brew a day. Hence,
Yep.
we've been brewing for the last 3
3 days.
days. So.
Right.
So the Forest Pale's not really known that well in Melbourne. What sort of flavour profiles have we got?
It's an absolute classic. It's very basic malt profile, pale malt and caramel.
Yep.
All Australian malt and pure US Cascade. That's
Okay,
it.
that's it.
Very, very simple. And
Straight
it's
down the line.
It's an absolute classic.
Beautiful.
So it's a nice, easy pale ale to get started on.
Excellent session beer. It's one of those ones, hot summer's day, good session beer.
What's the ABV on that one, roughly?
I think it's 4.8. So.
So it'd be a good way for someone to start, like if they're getting into pale ales, that'd be a good one to
Absolutely.
start.
I think it would definitely be one of those beers that I would consider to be a gateway beer. If you've come across someone who's only been drinking lager and draft and all that sort of thing, to switch on to a pale ale
It's a soft
isn't
beer,
too
isn't it?
much of a sidestep. And this one in particular is good in that it isn't too much of a sidestep for someone who's new to craft beer to get into. And then from there, who knows?
Yeah. They can go off into some fancy
That's
beers.
it. And the good thing is here as well, like Matt's got a really good, his core range really focuses on the session beers.
Yeah.
The Silver Top is a great. That's probably a gateway beer. It's very
Now, what
very
is the
easy
silver
drink.
top? I saw that out there before, but what style is that? What would you?
I think you'd probably have to ask Matt for sure, but I drink it and I think it's like a Kolsch.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So
We
it's
might have to have one and see what we
give it
think.
a try.
definitely have one. It's very very low, very not an intense hop profile to it. Very well balanced, very very quaffable. And when I drink it, I think of a Kolsch style. So, and then Matt's also got the Irish Red Ale.
Yep. Don't mind a good red ale.
Which is really good. Well, the good thing about this one is it's a mid-strength. It's only 3.6%.
There you go, yeah.
So normally you get red ales and a very malt-driven beer, and so when you drink this red ale, it's one that becomes, again, very sessionable.
Yep.
And that's what I think differentiates this particular red ale from a lot of the other red ales that are out there.
Okay.
And then
Most of the stout as well.
and the stout as well, exactly. And again, it's session strength stout.
Okay, so it's not intense stout like everybody's getting used to.
No, but you have to have a look at the beautiful place where this brewery is. I mean, we're right in the middle of the Otways. There's loads of mountain bike tracks around here. If someone's driving from Melbourne or from Melbourne or to Melbourne, this is pretty much the last stop on the way back to Melbourne if you're going down, say, the Cape Otway Road or something like that. So, I think Matt's really catered the beers for his clientele to come here and actually drink the beer
And then
on
still
premise.
be able to get home.
And still be able to get home, and take a few
sounds
with
good.
you on the
Yeah.
way and that sort of thing, of course. So
Sounds perfect.
All right, I reckon we should head on up there and have a try of some of these beers.
Sounds
try
good.
the saison.
Yeah, we'll
It's
the
really
Saison?
Saison?
Yeah.
Okay, Saison's first
Recommendation
one.
done. All right, let's go.
Wonderful, thanks,
Cheers.
mate. You didn't want to shake hands?
No,
Oh,
no,
calling my agent.
beer.
There you
going,
go.
guys? Good,
Mark.
that's mate. Jack, mate.
Nice
How
meeting
you
you.
going?
Good to meet you, Dan.
Dan, nice to meet you
Endo's
guys.
just sent us up from the brewery. He said we've got to try these beers. He
Oh.
said definitely have to try this Pobble Bonk.
Fantastic. The
Interesting,
Pobble Bonk is
the Pobble Bonk.
very popular. Seasonal release. It'll go out the door no tomorrow. So
Beautiful. Well,
I'll fix it
grab
up
the
with some
tasting
guys.
paddle
Here we
each.
go.
That'd be great.
Grab a tasting.
And it literally is a
Quite
paddle.
literally a paddle.
Paddle. Yeah. There's no mucking about with that. All right, wonderful. Thank you very much for this. We're going to head outside and sit on one of those lovely tree trunks in the sun and sample your beers and come back and let you know what we thought.
No worries. Sounds perfect to me, guys.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Don't drop the beer, Mark.
Don't drop the beer. So, silver top,
Silver top. Kolsch.
Kolsch.
Yeah, Kolsch style. Oh yeah,
It's nice and clean, isn't it?
very crisp. Malty,
They do like their malt profile, don't they?
washable, delicious.
That's good.
Next
Right.
one, what have we got? This is the pale ale.
Oh, this is the pale.
Yep.
See, again, you're getting that malt profile through more than the hops.
Ooh. You wait till you get that little hop bite in there. That little cascade hit.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, just right. Just
There's
that
a
little
little
whoop right
bit
at the end there.
Caramel sliding
little
off
whoop.
the end. That's really nice, that.
Gee, the caramel's strong, isn't it? That's good. Gee, I
So-
like their malt.
Now this one is your Pobble Bonk.
Pobble Bonk,
Pobble Bonk.
a Saison-y
Farmhouse ale.
farmhouse.
Or a Saison de Meal. Good doses of honey in that.
Oh, wow.
Citric,
Wow.
marmalade.
Gee, that's different.
Very nice.
Is that like any other Saison you've tried?
That's like no other Saison I've tried at all. That is quite impressive.
Oh, gee. And again, that malt. Team malt coming through.
Team malt coming through.
All right, red.
The Irish red ale. Once again, very heavy on the malts, but enjoyable.
Gee, these are clean flavours, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're
Very-
not mucking around. They're just going straight to it, straight down the line, clean flavours.
You imagine after riding through the local area, the local hills through here, coming up here, having a bite to eat,
It's fantastic. Look
and
at
a
it.
nice Irish red ale on a sunny summer's afternoon.
I'd go for a Pobble Bonk.
I think you're right there. I think I probably would.
All right.
So now
Stout.
this is a stout.
Gee, you can smell that malt already. This is Malt HQ, isn't it?
It's not bad.
For someone getting new to stout, that'd be a good way to start.
Very good starter stout.
Really good.
It's not
Gateway, as Hendo calls it.
Gateway, as Hendo calls it, because it's not heavy on the roasted malt notes.
No.
There's no real serious cocoa
I'm,
hits in there, but
I'm
it's
very impressed with these range of
it's,
beers.
it's soft stout. It's a
Yeah.
really good. If you want to try a dark beer, this is it.
I'm really impressed. These people are doing good beer.
Very good beer.
Why haven't we been here before?
To be honest, I hadn't heard about it for a while.
There you go.
Just want to thank you for allowing us to sample your beer. The
worries.
as you can see, the Pobble Bonk
That
is a
one.
clear
all
winner.
gone.
That is an absolutely amazing beer.
Fantastic.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
No worries. I'm sure the public will agree with you. The seasonal releases do
Always
get
go
snapped
well.
up quickly,
Yeah.
and that one's out.
You heard the
best
man.
one.
Before it runs out, get on down to Forrest Brewing and try that Pobble Bonk. Look, thank you very much for your hospitality, and we will definitely be back.
No worries, guys. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Nice
Thanks,
meeting you,
Jack.
guys. Thanks for that. Cheers.
What better way to end our Odyssey than at, what's this place called again?
You do know this is Odyssey Tavern, right?
Right. Do you know what I like about this place?
What's that?
I like how all the local brewers nearby, they're actually supporting. Like, I mean, when you look in the fridge, most of the places we've been today are actually in there.
And not just those local, but a little bit wider spread. Melbourne, all Victoria, a lot of Victorian breweries in there. You know, Holgate's in there, Coinda's in there.
Yeah, supporting the local brewers. Which is
Supporting
great.
Victoria.
It's fantastic.
I can't tell you what, I can't wait for my burger.
I can't wait for these ribs.
Those ribs, spare
Oh.
ribs. Yes.
Cannot wait. And the beer too.
Yeah, you got to.
Speak of the devil.
Look at that. Timing is everything. Wonderful.
So that's the Irish Rune and the IPA, I reckon, too. From
Swap them around. There we go.
Moses.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You got a bigger bottle than me.
I have.
Here's to another big day.
Oh God, that is good.
Yeah.
That is even nicer than what it was earlier today.
Yeah? Because we're more tired now, or?
Probably because we're a lot more exhausted now, but while we waited for our meals, we had a quick chat with Matt, the head brewer. Or Mark?
Matt,
Matt, this is
Dan.
Dan.
how are we going?
And you are the head brewer down here at Odyssey?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So what does a head brewer at a tavern actually do? So what's your role going to be?
My role is to firstly facilitate the build of the brewery itself, and then do all the brewing. So
So there's going to be a brewery here.
yeah, out the back there's plenty of room. So we're going to bowl over a wall and put in a brewery. Probably,
Small.
hopefully a 200 to 300 litre brew house, and then
Yep.
500 or 600 litre tanks.
Beautiful.
That's the goal.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And we heard a rumour that you guys are going to be doing beer education nights and matching food with beer nights and basically getting the word out there for craft beer.
Yeah, that's right. We're finding now people are a lot more interested in craft beer and the whole sort of experience that goes with it.
Yep.
So they can come out here and try something you wouldn't really get in a lot of other places. And then we try and educate them on sort of what beer would go well with certain foods. So,
So anyone who comes in, it's not going to be an intimidating experience for them. They can come in and say, look, I'm a beginner, I don't know where to
Yeah,
start.
absolutely.
And you guys can guide them through and say, look, try here, and then slowly develop their
a lot of
their
people
palate.
will come in and say, do you have Carlton Draft or VB? And we say, oh no.
Really?
We're not really like that. And then we'll sort of start them off on something lighter and more easier to palate, I guess. And then advance them from there. So
Something like that Forrest Pale Ale, perhaps.
yeah, so
That is a very good starting
yeah,
beer, I
it's,
think.
I guess without sounding like a bit of a wanker, it's a bit of a beer journey.
It is, yeah, it is.
So
Yeah.
start off sort of lighter and then work your way up to sort of heavier beers and more full flavoured tasting beers.
So when you start brewing, are you going to do just sort of once off after once off? Are you going to have a staple sort of a few beers, or?
We'll probably might stick with one or two that we'll do reasonably regularly, and then just go from batch to batch and
Throw it seasonal.
See what happens.
Might even sort of do requests. We're keen to do a couple of collaboration brews, so
I see, that'd be quite interesting.
yeah, so throw the brewery open to sort of other local brewers.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Oh, that'd be his.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you very much.
Jeez.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's to
Here's to another great day.
try one of these little.
Wow, how good is this?
I know, it's
Mark,
awesome.
look over there.
Oh, you prick! I can't even do that. If I do that, I'm going to take a whole big bit of bloody rib. All right, let's tuck
Oh,
into
that's
this.
really hot.
Well, Grant, thank you very much for having us. The food was amazing.
Thank you very much. Absolutely amazing.
Beer is wonderful as always, and we look forward to coming back down to try some of your own beer.
Yeah, well and truly, we're looking forward to the next year ahead. We've been really stoked with the year we've had. We've got our first birthday coming up March 31st, and the response has been amazing so far. Yeah, very lucky to have you along, and I'm glad you enjoyed your night, guys.
It did, very good, very enjoyable.
And with Matty coming on board and all the great beers that are coming out, I think it's a big future ahead for craft beer.
Yeah, I think it's a big future ahead for you guys. So,
Well and truly,
yeah.
let's hope so. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys.
See you later. Next week on Craft Beer Crusaders, we get prickly with Moses and stumble into the newest brewery in Bendigo.
And Mark finally quacks up.